Right, we'll just wait for some people to join. It's just we finished the breeding stalls, the new addition to the loft upgrades. I thought I'd do a live reveal of the stalls complete. Easy, buddy. So we got our breeding stalls finished, 4 exact breeding stalls, a pair in each one. So they have plenty of room together. How's everyone doing? Who is joining the live? New hen this year, new to me. So this is a whole new pairing. How's it going? So here's my top breeding hen and a new pairing shadow. I paired Shadow to the hen over here to the right, but he's gonna go to her. I did his son, Shadow's son, I paired to this best hen here. So I now want to see what happens if I take it to Shadow. This cock's a little excited. Hear the bull still being tossed around by him, running around in here. So the older hens really know the name of the game. They understand, so they get right to work. Here's 161 with my best breeding cock. Right to it, already in the bowl. I have to go get him more pine needles. But, so we got the, let me try to get a better view of the stalls. Maybe if I come out. Have this nice corridor though. Try to make everything the same. So I made these nice new trays. Took a nice 4-foot feeding tray and chopped it into 4 1-foot ones. So for research purposes, I tried to make this area just the same. Everything. So I got some different waterers I need to get in here. But other than that, it should be, everything's the same. Baseball Pro, how you doing? Tyson, how you doing? Thank you guys for joining. So lots of airflow, lots of sunlight in here. So we have this hen here, her son's over here. This is her son, that's the dad. So then we have this hen, 161 hen here. This is her daughter here. So I'm just trying to weave the families together. Elijah Buckley, how are you? 161's always been very good at, she just hangs out in her bowl. She knows the name of the game. Love it. Younger hens have a harder time. They don't quite understand, especially if it's their first time. They don't understand what they need to do. So it takes a little more time. These are racing homers. Strain-wise, there's just a little of everything, but it's the strain I'm working on. Bloodlines. The most famous one would be Shadow in here. That's got the Gabby Vandenabeel blood in it. They, a lot of them are just from a flyer I like. There's a flyer in Bakersfield, I like his birds, and that's kind of where I started, so that's what this hen is, but I think there's Biche blood in that. 161, so she's got some Gannus, some distance Gannus in her, stuff like that. But over in the other areas, the area I'm trying is more of my strain. I'm working. Let me get you better focused. There we go. I was from Daryl Costin. I like his birds. He's got a lot of years into it. Do you fly with the Bakersfield team, Steven? Nice. Used to. Do you send off to one Loft races? This hen, I believe, should probably call her like a Shasta line. She looks like her lineage flew up there in up in Shasta. Oh, right on. Tom Long. I don't know if I knew Tom Long. I haven't been there. I've only been there 8 years. This guy messed his ball up. I'll have to go in here and fix his ball. So we got these new trays we made up. Holds the grit and the food. Jeff Bryson, lives up here in Lake Isabella area. I believe. Tyson, how are you? I have a couple dogs, some kitties. I have red wigglers, so composting worms. I think that's it. And a beehive. Tyson, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Also, we're dropping a video at, I think it comes out today at 6. And it's just kind of showing this build throughout the process in this loft. Yep, Ted, I believe. So if you can see my dogs playing around right here. Yeah, Ted passed away. Some of his birds ended up here with me though. One of my prize winners was out of one of his prize winners. After he passed away, they had an auction at the club. This guy's taking care of business up here. This one we're in right now is, I just made it. It's a breeder stall area, so it's for my top breedings are in here. And I built this loft first and kind of transformed it over the years and wanted to try out this kind of setup. I really like this. There's a lot of space in here. So when you pair them, they have plenty of room to run around, chase each other, fight, get away from each other. I'll show you the other area, which is just so much more stressful when they're in their boxes that are just about the size of up there. So this is brand new. I literally just finished this the other day. Let me back up a little. I wonder if we could see it from the outside through here. So I can even check it from outside. I don't have to go in here. But everything is even. So I can stand up in there. I think it's good for them to have exercise in a way. So for them to go from the floor up to there will keep them kind of fit since they don't get to fly. Keeps them just healthy and in shape. I like it. The supplies, like the wood supplies. So just at the hardware store, a lot of it I've collected over the years. Those little feed trays, a buddy gave me a big one, a 4-foot one, and I just cut it down into 1-foot sizes. And then your waterers, you get Jeds. I used to fly with the Bakersfield Club, but the last couple seasons I've been really focusing at the one-loft races and futurity races. I think I'm too soft for a trainer. So I really like to breed and send away, and I really like showing. So I keep a couple for stock that look like they would do good for showing. We can go show the other area real quick. Size, hey Ralph, how are you? The size of these, so maybe 5 foot deep. So 5 foot this way, 2.5 this way. And then, over 6 foot, because I'm over 6 foot, it's taller than me in there. So maybe at the highest point, 7 foot up in there. Oh, that's cool, exotic birds. We'll go show the other area real quick. I've had pigeons for 9 years. Let's show this. I just cleaned in here. So since we got everyone breeding, here's my leftover area that I just actually made into another foster area. So I put some wood shavings down in here for deep litter. Threw a couple bowls in here because they're gonna pair up. And I'm just gonna use them as fosterers. I feed on this side and water on this side just to keep it nice and dry. And the other side I just showed you. So these are all my extras, but let's go into this area here. It's just starting to calm down. So I just put them, so for a couple days, I had the cocks on the outside and the hens on the inside of the nest box. So here is the updated. So looks like everyone's starting to calm down together. Everyone was kind of fighting, or at least just running around. Some are already sitting in their bowls. These guys here. Yeah, Jensen's are cool. I like them all. I'm a fan of all bloodlines. So here are my show homers here. Really excited for these this year. Like to get a nice team of these. This hen just went right to it too. And this guy, no problems. Here's my other show homers. So this is the daughter of the ones on top to an Andalusian. Beautiful. So I'm hoping just to get, because I think Andalusian's a, no, maybe not. I thought it was a pattern. I'm still learning the color stuff. But I'm just trying to get more vibrant Andalusian. So in here, these are all new pairings. There's not, the only new, we've done this pairing before, which they made very good breeders. So I'm gonna run them again and see if I can't pull a couple more breeders out. My buddy at another loft has their daughter, and we're gonna co-breed. Here we have, this is a sort of inbreeding here. Can't see the boy, he's hiding, a little camera shy. So these are all mostly line breedings. And so like, that's an uncle to a niece, I believe, is what a lot of these are. I have them all. So if you look at the long form videos, I talked about this one. I'm editing the video for these ones, but this is the brackets formula pairings that I'm working on here. So in theory, a little sneak peek, hopefully these birds all come out very similar. Yeah, I'll be loading up. I just walk up the gully here behind my house and get tons of pine needles. I haven't put them in yet because they've been chasing each other around in here. Today's the first day they're in here together calm. So tomorrow I'll go put the pine needles in, because I don't like the bare nest like that. Pine needles is my favorite though. I think I did make a video of pine needles last year. They're flexible, they're soft, they don't seem to harbor any pests. These birds are just beautiful. I only got the one baby out of them last year. They were young, so I'm really hoping this year I can get 3 rounds. I'd like to maybe even get 2, and then take that hen and put him down here and put that one back to her dad. I think it'd be cool if there was a show type club, maybe, in a way, for these in around the Bakersfield area. Ralph, again, I just do the 15%. That's what they have here at the feed store. The protein percentage is 15, but I actually just threw some barley up in it, so it's a little lighter. But usually it's just a 15. But I don't want them to get too chunky while they're in their pens for a couple days. You love the show types up here? So these are just for shows. They're beautiful. I'd like to see more of these around, like I was saying, Steven. I had an indigo last year as well. She sadly passed away. She got egg bound. But I'd like the head from these checks to get onto him. His head's a little flat, I think, but he's beautiful, so I'd like to just improve his structure. These guys here, this was a half brother to an AU Hall of Fame bird to a different hen I got from a buddy who I think this hen was bred at Ridgetop Loft. I'm probably mistaken. I'll have to double check. I think that's the name though. Big boy. Yeah, here's the male. This guy here, beautiful. I really like how they look, so I need them. I'd like that look with this color and pattern. Or I guess I'm gonna have to double check. I don't know if Andalusian's the pattern or the color. Because with these show type homers, a color is a big ordeal. That's a part of it. Whereas with racers, it's just performance. Color is second, third. Color is last to worry about almost. Oh, he's over here dancing. So the hen, she's young. That'll be her first mating. She doesn't know what she's doing yet. Oh, Happy Co. I had birds here. My buddy bought out that whole loft at one point. My buddy, for the birds. Tapioca birds, they're okay. I just got rid of the last pair to a buddy in Bakersfield, and I bred a youngster and we sent it to the California Pigeon Derby, and there's one it's doing okay there. I think got 18th on, was it the last race? I might be mistaken. It's under Ortiz though. That's a Happy Co bird. Yes, sir. Yeah, my buddy has tons of Happy Co, I believe. He wanted to come on the paid on our channel here and try to sell some. I don't know when he'll be able to do that. I don't know if you'd be interested. No, I'm sorry, Stephen, the California Pigeon Derby? I believe that's the one up north with Tom Brasher, I believe the name is. But that's where the pair, the youngsters fly in that I bred from a happy co-pairing. I have to double check those notes, actually. Let me double check my notes. It's either that or a Bob Bostwick. I'd have to double check. Yeah, Chick Brooks. Yeah. I ended up with, I know my buddy for the birds has a bunch of those birds. And I thought I ended up with a pair. I'll have to double check. My buddy for the birds really liked the Happy Co line. At one point, I think he bought like 40 of them. 40 birds. This is a very pretty little hen, I think. So she's gonna be paired to her great grandfather. Hey buddy, come here. Yeah, she's beautiful. Little flat of a head. I like a rounder head, but other than that, I like the dark eye. Like a doll's eye. But she's pretty, and she's the product of a grandfather. So it's a grandfather to granddaughter mating made her. I'll have to show the pedigree. It's a little. This breeding is gonna be. I'm gonna make a video and actually hope that the gentleman Kirby Jackson. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to his channel, but go over there and subscribe to him. Smart guy. I'm hoping he watches it and lets me know what this breeding will be. I'm hoping to break it down in the video. Pick this one up. This little sharp hen. Jennifer, pick her up. Is that what you're asking? Let me grab that little. Let's grab a couple birds. Seven Hills Loft, how are you? I'm doing, I think, 16 pairs this year. Or at least this first run. Balanced bird. Very nice. Buoyant, balanced. Don't have to hold no legs or nothing. So it was just sitting in the hand. That's what you want in a balanced pigeon. Yeah. Most of my hens I try to get to this size and temperament. I don't like them bouncing off the walls in here. Again, I like to show them, so I like them calmer. But yeah, she'll be going paired to a great grandfather. She's even looking at herself. She knows who's pretty. She's a little on the younger side. It'll be her first breeding this year. Is that Campbell? I'm not sure who that is. Everyone's starting to get along very nicely. I like to see this, just even after a day. Oh, that's a bummer. Flew back to his loft, huh? So here next, over the next couple days, I'll start letting them all out together, because I don't like to keep them in these. It just looks uncomfortable to me. So just for a couple days, they're in there. And so tomorrow I'll let this pair out for 30 minutes, this pair out for 30 minutes, this pair out for 30 minutes, and so on and so forth. And then the next day I'll do that for a couple days just to make sure that they pair together and breed together, and then I'll slowly let them all out. Let's go check these birds out again over here, the extra birds. Let's see if they're using the nest boxes yet. I just threw in here. So you'll see in the new video that's dropping tonight at 6, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We scored this, so I guess showing you now it really doesn't matter, but they were gonna throw this dog kennel away at a house I sold, and I swooped it up for the pigeons. So in here we have our extra pigeons, and then the pigeons that I'm going to be taking to the state show in Bakersfield in January. I will not pair them up yet. I don't want them to go out of form. So this pigeon, this guy up here, we're going to take him. I was going to take her, but she's got some little funny skin tag on her keel. So that would be that would deduct the score. Steven, thanks for dropping in. So again, these are just some show pigeons that I'll be taking that are waiting to breed. Once they come back from the show, they will go into the breeder lofts. And I'll give some of these hens other breaks. But so for instance, this hen, I'll work her into the stalls here in about a month once the hens have laid enough over there. And I'll give them a break over there. So a thing I'm noticing with the strain of birds I'm working with, that I get a lot of cocks that look like henny cocks. So this bird right here I thought was a hen. I'm pretty sure now is a cock, and I had it planned for a breeding. And when I put the two birds, they beat the hell out of each other. He's just starting to act more like a cock as he matures. So that bird there, I'll be taken to the show as well. The show's over, or is over a month away. January 24th, I believe. So we got a while to get the birds into condition and pick the right ones. This little blue bar is also one I'll pick. Before then, I'll go through and take all their colored bands off. Some chunkers. Checkers, maybe? I don't know what chunkers means. Sorry. So we're getting ready for breeding season. Saying that, let me know in the comments below in the chat that where are you guys sending the birds to? Are you guys just club racing, or do you send them out? Yeah. So I like to put the deep litter on this side of the loft. It gets the least amount of sun, so I don't want any moisture buildup in here. And again, I just threw some milk crates with some bulls in it in case anyone wants to pair up. I can use them as fosters in here. Hey Ralph, no, I don't increase the protein. What I'll do is just have, so what you could do is have breeder pellets aside for them so they can choose to eat, like some more safflower, just other seeds in different bowls. come baby time. So once the babies hatch, I just make sure they're always having food and different kinds of seeds. The protein, though, I just stick to a 15%. That's really it. I don't think feed is, I think as long as your pigeons are feeding their babies and everyone's healthy and they're getting good nutrients, I don't think the percentage is important. We just give them as much as you can as babies and breeders. It's a lot different than racing. Racing is, if you're gonna race, feeding is an art. But with breeding, just give them as much stuff as you can. She's a beautiful hen. This pairing here and this pairing up here, I'm rather excited for. Why did I get into this? I had a dream about pigeons years ago, and then I was interested in pigeons and looked into it and just got hooked. I met a buddy in Bakersfield. I got some actual racers from. I started with white ones and then got the racers, like checkered racers, and here we are 9 years later. And I like the idea of man and beast working together. My grandmother showed dogs, my mom shows dogs, so I'd like to get into that one day, but pigeons is kind of a step to that direction maybe as well. What dog, dog breed. What dog do you breed? What breed? Oh, Frenchies. My wife loves Frenchies. She wants one. Are these safe? Yeah, it's made out of wood. It's made out of wood. They're elevated so they don't stand in their poop. See, the poop falls down in here. And then so in the morning, I let the boys out. They get food and water, and then I put them in the aviary, and then I'll let the girls out, and they'll have their food and water, and then I'll put them back together. Thank you. Yeah, I like it to look nice as well. I like it to look nice and clean. I don't like it messy looking. We'll check back in the stalls and end where we started. So I got a big mess to clean up. going through the wood and building. I build with what I can reclaim and then buy what I need. Let's fix this guy's bowl. Easy, buddy. Easy, buddy. There we go. You know, one day I'd like to get rid of the chicken wire and it'd be all wooden dowels. Keeps the feather quality nicer, looks nicer, but the chicken wire will do for now. Everyone's nice and calm. That's exactly what I wanted for them, is to be up in this little area as well. Has the airflow underneath them, hopefully keeping it dry. And then again, the bowl is elevated and they can stand. They're not standing in their own. Some hens are really, so this hen here, her and the one over here, they work well with all the boys I give them. Sometimes some birds do get picky and they'll fight and they don't like you to pick for them. But this hen will pair up with any boy I give her. So it makes for easy breeding. So when I want to put her to a different one, it makes it easy. She's not fighting or nothing. I'll take the boy out for a week and then throw a different one in and she gets right to work. It's a sharp little hen. I think she's gonna breed some good birds. I'm very surprised my buddy gave her to me. He couldn't breed anything out of her, which I don't think all the time means that they're bad birds. Sometimes you don't have the right bird for them. But her conformation's really nice, beautiful dark eye, high up on the head placement. Just feels like one piece, like a dagger in your hand. Very sharp little hen. I know we're talking about them. Again, so I think the goal for all breeding would be set up like this. to tell you the truth, is these kind of stalls. So much easier, so much less of a headache. It's way nicer for the birds. They have everything they need. They got perches, nice big food tray, water. This area up here for privacy. Probably wondering why I'm just standing here staring at them. So these guys share a grandfather, or so this bird's, the hen here, her dad was this one's grandfather. So this is I believe a 3-2 breeding. So it's staggered breeding from with the same bird, like 1154. Oop. So a lot of the breeding this year is line breeding with a brackets formula is what I'm going to try. And with research, and I know with the dog breeding, the gentleman who created that bred a bunch of dogs using this formula that were of worth, we'll say. And so I want to try it on racing pigeons. Essentially, I think it's just like a niece, uncle to niece breedings, where it says that let the sire to the sire be the grandsire to the dam. So it helps get all one type of bird, or one type of species of animal that look the same, act the same, eat the same, everything the same. Just a sharp looking pigeon. Hang out up there together. And I made these to where I could let them out one at a time and let them bathe in here. So all I would have to do is open this like so. And then they could bathe in the aviary. So that way, because I think they need to take baths, especially when they have eggs. It helps with the humidity on the egg shells. They need to have a little come time to crack open. So again, each one can just be opened into the outdoor bath area. Very simple. Lock. All right, I just want to do a live, then we're going to wrap it up. Appreciate everyone for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.